All right, guys, back again here. So, had to go to the store today. We got some stuff to paint this golf cart. Adhesive promoter. Well, first step would be this. So, this should get that paint and all that off. So, we'll try that first, and then we're gonna paint it white. So, I'm on a kick. I like flat white these days because I don't have to sit around and wait for it to dry for, a week, to where you can't put a thumbprint in it. And I know if I'm using 2K clear, I don't have to wait a week, but I don't like waiting so long that bugs can get in it and all that. So if I spray this flat white within like 15-20 minutes in between coats, it should be fairly dry enough to where you don't have to worry about bugs getting in it, and you can kind of lightly probably sand it off. So there's a bunch of benefits to using flat versus the semi-gloss or gloss. And it's gonna have a gloss when I finish it, because as you've seen in the headstock videos and all the other stuff with the guitars, it doesn't matter if it's flat or sanded down or whatever. As soon as you put that 2K clear on it, it looks brand new, beautiful, shiny. So, all right, last night I used this right here, Jasco Premium. I sprayed it on that's clear coated. You can see that's like without clear coat. That's with clear coat. So spraying it on here, it got the stuff off pretty good. Spraying it on here, let it sit for maybe 10 or 15 minutes, it didn't do anything. So that's why I'm gonna go with the aircraft remover. So this is what we're gonna work on first. This is the front, like the hood or whatever you wanna call it. So you can see all this paint peeling off. Hopefully it should eat that off. I'm gonna not really focus on these parts too much when I spray it. We'll try and focus just on the paint parts, because it's already gone from here. All I gotta do is just make sure that's smooth. This part, I'm not really super focused on this because it's gonna be covered up with the grill. I just need to make sure all the surround is done and around these lights. So all this is done and all this. So I don't know what the hell they did to make this do this when they did it, but all of the, I assume this is a Mad Jax body kit, but all the body kits, they say started to do this no matter how well you took care of them. And show you what it looks like when I come back. If anything interesting happens, I'll video that in between. All right, so what I did was I sprayed all that stripper all right here where all the shiny is. And all it really did was it just started making the paint crack. So I sprayed it all over this and nothing really happened. Man, that's kind of a damn bummer. I thought it would just eat it off. Maybe it did right there, I don't know. But you know how you spray it on latex paint or something, it just wrinkles up and scrapes off? That's what I was thinking it was gonna do, but it hadn't done that. And this stuff says, ships to bare metal in 45 minutes. Rigid plastic. So, I don't know. It's supposed to be the best thing I can get, so whatever. Plan B, try some more stuff. All right, well, so what I did next time was I put some of that on there, which is what I've always used. It's really good stuff. Let it sit, and it got a little bit more off, but it's not what I want. It's still got all these pieces right there. So it's about, I don't know, 10 o'clock at night. So the Tigers lost, so I was out here fiddle farting. So what I'm gonna do is wait till tomorrow. As soon as I get home, I'm gonna walk out here with a power washer. I'm gonna power wash the crap out of it. And I'm gonna try and just knock all that off with the power washer. See what happens. If that don't work, we'll try something else. So I sure as hell thought I'd put this paint stripper on here and it would just eat it all off, and boom, done. Just wipe it off and it would look like this. That's what I'm going for. But nope, didn't work. So stand by, plan B, or C now, plan C. Man, worn out. I can't even stand up straight. I'm all hunched over. I'll tell you what, this golf cart is gonna look nice, but it is kicking my butt. So I got a lot of golf cart stuff done. I got, not filming all of it because I don't know if anybody really cares or not, but I got the batteries all cleaned up, got the cart all broken apart, got it all cleaned up. Got these screws for back here to replace these screws. Man, so what I've been doing is this. Y'all saw how black it looked and how horrible it was. Well, so what I've done is a lot. I've been working on this one piece for probably, I got about 6 hours in it. So I took that guy from the Harbor Freight and all these pads. I got pads everywhere. So I got just stuff everywhere. I got dust everywhere. It's a mess. So I got a hot mess. I mean, I got stuff everywhere. So what I did was I just flattened this out with 120, hit it again with 220, and now I took it outside and I tried to get all the cracks out. You can still see a couple little cracks, but I'm going to spray it again with that body filler, and it should cover that back in. So this is 2 coats of, that's the same stuff I used on the guitar that time, that high build formula filler. So anyway, so that's 2 coats of that. And what I did was after I coated it once, I kind of knocked it off and sanded it down. And I coated it twice and I let it sit for about 4 hours while we went to a baseball game. I've let it sit. So I need to wipe it off. But you can see it was feeling fuzzy. Now, well, let me back up. I made sure to use the adhesive promoter. So I put adhesive promoter, then that. I'm telling you, this stuff is stuck on there good. Like, it's not flaking off. It's not peeling off. It ain't sanding off. I mean, it's in there. So still got a few little high spots, but I'm gonna wait. It's 80% humidity, so I don't want to screw it up now. I don't have so much work into it. So I got it ready for another coat of the primer. So we got another coat waiting for that tomorrow. We got the lights here on, buff them out. Man, this is drawn out. So anyway, so we're gonna hit it with a filler primer tomorrow, probably at some time when I get a minute. It shouldn't take very long. And hopefully it doesn't start to get all kind of burry. So like the other one got a little burry on me. I don't know what that was. I could probably get away with spraying it white right now, but I want to do one more can and some spots. I might not even do the whole can. I might just do some spots around here where I see some cracks. I might just leave the rest of it alone because it's pretty freaking smooth. It actually feels like a golf cart now, like a fuzzy peach. So I got this. I put some adhesive promoter on this, and I did not get as crazy as I did on this. I put adhesive promoter all over this, and I hit this is just 1 coat. So what I'm going to do now is leave this alone and go to this and just start trying to knock this roughness off of this and get it ready to spray another coat tomorrow. In hindsight, what I should have done, feel stupid, instead of buying $8 times 5 sandpaper, sanding blocks, blah blah blah. Oh, I bought a whole orbital sander, all this sandpaper, bought all this crap. What I should have done was probably just went ahead and bought 5 or 6 cans of that 2K Raptor liner in gray and just wiped it down, sanded it with a light sand, and just coated it with that. That's what I should have done. So if y'all ever hear me on a video saying I'm going to go paint the body and all that stuff, slap me, because I'm not painting another golf cart. This is the 3rd one I've done, and I'm kind of I think I'm done. Normally it's not this difficult. This stuff was cracking bad, so it took a lot of work to get all the way back down and it build back up. It must be probably got the black lung. I've been wearing a mask though, so don't trip. Look at this. Like I've been in a freaking coal mine or something. All right, so we primed it. I probably got about 4 or 5 cans of primer, filler primer on it. And this is the first coat of white paint. So it's got some little spots that need to be hit again, but what I'm gonna do is let this dry. It's got actually 2 coats, one light coat and then another heavier coat. And so I'm gonna let this dry. And I'm really kind of proud of how detailed these lines are. So when I sanded it down, I didn't really mess any of those lines up. I tried to stay tight on those lines. So, but I'm gonna let this dry really well, probably overnight, and then try and sand out these little rough spots or any kind of spots that I find. Like that's a little rough right there. And then in the meantime, I'm gonna take this guy and start painting it because I ran out of filler primer and I'm kind of just done with it. So I gotta remind myself it's just a golf cart, it's not a Ferrari. But I mean, you get 4 or 5 feet. This is about 4 feet. That's zoomed out, so that's 4 feet. But I mean, that thing looks sharp. So once I get the grill on it and the lights on it, you know, get it put on there and everything, you won't be able to see anything. So I'm gonna buff it all out. It's gonna have about probably at least 2 or 3 coats of 2K clear on it. So it's gonna look like a factory paint job. Minus just a few little, you know, things here and there, but it looks a whole lot better than what it did when I first got it. So anyway, so stay tuned. I'll try and update as I get that one done, and then we'll do something else. All right, so this is about after maybe 3 coats of white. So got them out here drying. Looking pretty legit. I mean, got a couple flaws in it here and there, but I think once you get the 2K clear on, it's gonna make it really pop and shine. Yeah, next time it's gonna be Rhino liner or Raptor liner, no question. This is too much paint and too much prep and too much extra. What I'm gonna do next is let this dry. So my 2K clear will be here. I have 1 can, but I need it probably at least 2. I'm not gonna go crazy and put like 16 coats on it or anything. I'm just gonna put like 2 or 3 good coats. I don't know why I'm not just talking to y'all. So I got 4 cans of 2K clear, and I'm gonna try and just use 2 because I wanna save some for Dad's guitar when I start to do it. And I do mine with 2 coats, and I might do his with 2 coats, I don't know. But it's just hard to get. It takes like a week to get here, so I figured I might as well order some more. All right, kids, it's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So I've been buffing on this top of this on the hood of the golf cart and trying to make it look just as fantastic as I can. I'm not doing the body. I'm done. It's gonna have a little orange peel in it. It's no big deal. This is the hood. So from that black crap y'all saw to this, rattle cans, not bad. I mean, it's a little bit of orange peel in it, maybe some swirls, but it is a golf cart, not a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. So there's that. She's done. She's got to buff the tail lights out, put them back in, do the back seat and hook all that back up, figure out the lights, and then give it a good detail. And I think that's it. This is, you got to put that back on. It's a bracket over there, a few other things. But anyway, so I just want to show you all the progress of where we're at. All right, dudes. So we got the front on. Pretty proud of it. Got the back on. Now I have to clean up this back seat, change some bolts out. I need to take this seat off and cover it. And I think it comes, yeah, that comes off. So I'll do that and then try to put this back around it. I think that'll look better. I already have that seat covered. So man, look at this. When you're redoing these, take these screw heads, paint them black, sand them off, paint them black, makes it pop a little bit better, makes it look better. So I gotta get, this one didn't have these little clips that go in here, little clips that go right there, and it didn't have the screws. Actually, I need to take this with me so I'll know what size screw fits in this hole right here. I might need to go look. I might have some, I don't know. And then this mess, I gotta fix the headlights. I don't know what the hell that is. Other than that though, got the steering wheel on. I got the new floor mat over there. I mean, this joker is clean as a whistle, boy. All right, out here in the shop again. Man, I just got through detailing this cart. So she is clean. She's clean, boy. She's super clean. It went from a hot mess to impeccable. Here is the grand reveal. Look at that. Clean as a whistle. Brand new batteries, brand new battery cables, new tie downs, new seat covers, new floor mat, new steering wheel. Only thing not new is the windshield, which I'm good on that, and the rearview mirror, whatever. I got this sucker on here better than it was before. This wasn't tucked in before. She's tucked in now, right there. The headlight, that still got a little bit of play in it right there. I'm gonna leave it alone because it's not, but just a little baby gap. So headlights, I was scared that was gonna take a lot of time. On, off. So there was a bunch of wires hanging back there. So I said, let me just start touching wires together. So I took some readings, touched a couple wires together, bada bing, bada boom. Headlights work. So bam, headlights. Look at that, boy. LED headlights. Top's not scratched up, not beat up. The only thing left on it that I didn't want to keep messing with was this residue from this Velcro. I might mess with it later, but I'm kind of over it. So, I mean, it don't get no cleaner than that, especially from what we started with. Took it out on the road. It's not the fastest cart in the world. I don't know, it's probably like 15 miles an hour. So it probably needs a speed code update or something. It's got a lot of regen braking. It's got a lot of that. So you let off the gas and you just going to come to a stop. So that's not too bad. It's good for kids. So when they don't have to use the brakes as much. Got the charger cleaned up, ready to roll. The only thing I don't like about this thing that I would change would be the windshield, and the back seat's kind of ratty, but I mean, it serves its purpose. So if somebody were to buy this, put an extended roof on it, put some like a sound bar in it, I mean, they'd really have something. Some underglow neons. It look really nice. I mean, it's clean right now, but you could really make it look nice for another probably $1,000. Well, probably another $1,500. So anyway, so I'm gonna take it out and take some pictures of it in the morning and see how fast I can sell this sucker. But anyway, so that's what we got going on today. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe.